Good morning. I'm here for another collective reading. Now, I've already started. Let me share you. Okay, I'll just go through it. I wasn't going to share this, but yeah, I got told to share it. Now, I've played it a little bit different. Now, let me come here. Where are we? Yeah, let's go over here. So here we've got seeker. We've got by, proposal, crown, chakra, it, attic, hides, family curse, cave, in the winter, and then we've got, Bitcoin rise and trustworthy. So, now, I'll try and pick them up as we go. So, with the seeker, so we've got there's somebody like investigating online, a seeker seeking evidence on the IT, right? And we've discovered here a fake marriage in a living room. So in somebody's family, there's a fake marriage. We have a thief and an illness. And what came up on top of that was imprisonment here. So this is like somebody being imprisoned in a marriage so that somebody could steal from them. So, and then we've moved across here to buy. So we have a pleasant letter. So something buy, I'm not sure, there's a proposal to do with a family curse here and a cave. So somebody wants to propose to buy something. So somebody's going to get a letter and somebody's going to propose to buy something. And this could be somebody proposing to buy someone's story. And this is about a false foundation, like the story, what we've got here, and we've got the healing path in the winter. Winter's giving me like cold, and we've got crown chakra here as well. We've got healing and then winter. And what that's giving me is, this is like somebody proposing to buy the information that the collective may retain within their crown about a false foundation and the healing from this false foundation, because it comes to an end because we've got death here. And this false foundation, so this is the pleasant letter that somebody's coming to buy, propose to buy a story about somebody's journey on this long road from a child, from the cave, and the cave is giving me like from where it was born, and then we've got the house there, which is like a foundation, a false foundation. And also, like this is somebody seeking online a story, and they found a story about a false marriage with an illness and a deception. And somebody wants to buy this story here. Wow. I didn't even get that when I read it before I actually opened up. So this has actually opened up more for me. I mean, it was there, but now I've got this. I didn't focus on the buy and proposal, but that's what I'm seeing now. So we've got, and so this brings hope to the collective. So this could be like many of the collective that actually have, like if you're in the collective relating to these stories, then you've got this story right behind you. So this can be happening for quite a lot of people here. you know. And so this is bringing a rise. So we've got a rise in the Bitcoin came out with hope and rise. So this is, you know, and trustworthy. And Spirit is saying this is a trustworthy proposal. There's a meeting here. A judgment is being called. There's hope here of a financial gain here about this journey. And so there's a meeting. Somebody's going to call a meeting. And Spirit is saying, because we've got trustworthy here, you can trust it. So anyway, let's pull some more cards on this story of a story, right? Interesting. And I'm being called. Okay, so we have been called to pull on the cosmic cunt. Sorry, it's a terrible word, I know. But we've been called to pull this one. Straight away at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ten of Swords. So this is the story, right? So let's have a look at this false marriage here in the living room. Can we have some clarification here, please, Spirit? So this would be clarifying this story. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. It's to do with juggling the Pentacles. So this, yeah, so somebody is seeking online also that this could be a good investment here. We have a Three of Pentacles here. Look, and this is like a group of people here holding on to their mechanics, right? See the spanner in this, and there's these other two pointing at these Three Pentacles here. And this is the story about a group, story about an organization, story about a group of people, could be a group, a family. Well, we've got marriage here. And somebody's sitting there, they've got their paperwork open and they're pointing, they're looking online. So this is IT, and they're looking at the attic. So this is like past, just looking at history with the attic hides. That's past history about a living room. And so this is, whoever this is looking at this as an opportunity. So there's a proposal, and that's this group looking at this. Short illness and thievery. A Queen of Swords in reverse. I think there is a need to be cautious here. Somebody might be seeing this as a you know, like could be. It's giving me two sides of a coin here, where this could be somebody looking at the story online and going, "Well, we could make something out of this, right?" It could be that there's an illness here and a thief. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a lying person. Now this could be about this person. Or, yeah. Or this person could be within this group that might want to steal the story, okay? But that's not really what I'm getting. I'm getting more that this is what the story is about, is this Queen of Swords in reverse. Some illness and a theft. We'll pull another card on this Queen of Swords in reverse. This could be an air sign. We have a Queen of Wands. It's a whole group of people here with the Five of Probes. This is the Five of Wands. There's a conflict. So this is about a conflict between a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords. Let me just see whether this Queen of Swords was actually meant to come out in reverse. Yep. Yeah. So there's a conflict with a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Wands. And then we've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So this is like in reverse. So this is about the conflict. This is like a battle of a battle for information. This is the battle for the story. There's a battle for the story. That's what this is. Because this is like coming out of the crown of the collective. This is the collective's brain information. But it's in reverse. They want to take it. Or somebody wants to take it. So yeah, there could be a false contract here. That could be the marriage in reverse. There's two things going on here. So this could be about the false marriage in a living room. This could be what the story's about. But this could also be a marriage of the contract about the story. You know what I mean? There's two stories in the story here. So we got, but there's a pleasant letter here with the buy and proposal of the family curse. Proposal, buy. There's moving to calmer waters. Moving on. Collective could be moving on from this. The divine guidance. So this could be the cave, the long road. This could be actually the collective being travelling. With the Six of Swords, Six of Guns. Going back to the roots of the small child here in the cave. Three of Wands, waiting for ships to come in. This is not waiting. This is not waiting. This is taking action and moving forward. Like this has already happened. This is already happening. This has already happened. False person, crown chakra, healing. There's a new beginning here. Moving on from the false person. With this false foundation with the house, we have healing, Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is becoming untrapped, being able to be open and yeah. This false person here is like, this is like the collective having to suppress themselves. With the Eight of Swords here, they no longer need to suppress themselves. They can be open. So this is open. So there's the end of the false foundation. And there's a new beginning here. Because we've got the small child here, and then we've got the Ace of Wands. And we've got healing. So we've got healing in the winter time. This is opening up and moving on. The Eight of Guns here is imprisonment. So this is like coming out of prison. This is like coming out, you know. Not having to hide anything. Funeral. Yeah, and then we have a King of Cups here, which is this holding on to two cups. Judgment. It could be poor judgment here, or extreme judgment. Just a minute. We have a Seven of Swords, but it's in reverse. So the end of poor judgment. There's an offer. This is like enlightenment. So like I'm saying, like judgment in reverse. And with the King of Cups, it's like, and I just keep seeing the King of Cups here. You know, like he's got two cups, and it's like a celebration. But it's like no judgment. Yeah. This is like not being judged, no judgment, being open, because I'm saying, you know, this is somebody coming out and being open, no judgment. Let's sit down and have a little drink and talk about this. How interesting. This deception that has now been turned over, the deception's been opened up through the crown chakra, healed in the winter time, over the winter. Oh, I just got like, oh, there's a release there, right? See, there's a release. Somebody can be open. No more deception. It's out. So whatever this information is out. And hope, with the Bitcoin rise, hope, Five of Pentacles in reverse. So the Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. It's in reverse. So we've got hope here. No more being left out in the cold and not receiving. With the Bitcoin rise here, that is actually receiving financial gain. That can be trusted. Trustworthy. Court, judgment and meeting. Court, judgment and meeting. We have a King of Swords in reverse. So a King of Swords has been judged. This is in reverse. So some lies, yeah, so this is the opening up of whatever the lies were that came from this King of Swords in reverse. This is a cold-hearted liar. Meeting. So judgment. So that person is under judgment. Two of guns being cut out. So there's a crossroads in reverse. Decision being made. A decision has been made in the court. Meeting and journey. Hermit. This is investigation. The investigation about this journey. This is so interesting. Oh, look, truth. Ace of Guns, that is truth. So this whole scenario has been investigated. Somebody wants to talk with no judgment, with the story, about the story, the truth coming out, about a cold-hearted King of Swords. Wow. So we can trust that, yes, this is happening here. So going back over here, this battle about this story, this is the battle of seekers online. So the attic hides. So this is giving me like IT history. Who owns what? And we've got point and finger and everything, and so like taking notes and like looking at the mechanics of something here. This is online. This is, I don't know about you, but I've certainly got an issue going on with Meta at the moment about ownership, because I had administrators take over my Facebook page and take ownership of my identity and put me as like a secondary owner. Like, and this is what I'm getting here, like something's been investigated here, or something's been looked at as to who owns what and the mechanics of it. Intellectual property, I'm getting also. A partnership, marriage, false, in reverse. So this was like a false partnership. Thieves, sicko thieves. And we've got a Queen of Swords in reverse and a Queen of Wands in a battle. This is like two people. This is like two other people battling against the collective's information. Wow, this is pretty full on. This is actually quite big. This is actually quite big with this proposal as well, about buying the information, exposing these false foundations. Wow. Yeah, this is also giving me like buying and selling people's information. Yep. Buying and selling people's information. This has been investigated. So we've been told that, yeah, not to worry because this has all been investigated. Wow. So, okay, so let's just pull... Let's get something from our angels and demons over here. Angels, what do we got? What do we need to know about this situation, please? Holy angels, holy ancestors, Holy Spirit. What is it we need to know here? We've got Kavakia. Kavakia. Is there anyone you've offended? Reach out and try to rekindle the relationship. That's interesting. So there might be somebody here, collective, that somebody may have pissed off, basically. It's like somebody going against somebody because they pissed them off. They might have been offended by some truth. Because we've got the sword of truth here. Somebody was offended. So it's actually saying to reach out and try and... or this person wants to. That could be the proposal. This is somebody that wants to actually reach out to the collective to make a proposal. Rahel, devote some time to your children, parents or grandparents. Share the energy or familial love. Yes, so somebody wants to reach out to the collective. I'm not feeling that this is the collective. I'm feeling that this is the collective's, somebody in the family that may have offended the collective want to mend this situation. Azael. Is there someone you've been quarrelling with? See, this is coming up again. Is there somebody you've been quarrelling with? It is time to let go and move on. So somebody needs to let go of something. The bottom of the deck. Have a sense of humility. Don't be too proud so you can find peace against troubles. This can go either way. This can be the collective needing to forgive and move on as well. This is like somebody who wants to rekindle things with the collective, but it's like the collective have got their boundaries pretty firm. So Spirit's saying to let go of this situation and move on. Without being too proud. So don't let pride get in the way. Have humility. This is like having humility for somebody who never had humility. That's about being the bigger person. Yeah. What do we got from our demons? Well, who's floating around here? What is it we need to know? Black. Hidden dangers may yield unexpected good fortune. These should be discovered naturally and without force. Yeah, this is like alchemy. Hidden dangers yield unexpected good fortune. So this is like taking something that has been like a dangerous situation or a a negative situation in whatever way, and alchemizing it into something positive. And that is something that the collective is very skilled at. And this is about taking it, doing things naturally, like letting things unfold rather than forcing something to happen. Like rather than forcing an outcome, it's like allowing the flow to, or Holy Spirit. Basically, it's like letting God, let go and let God, like let it unfold, because that is how it always happens. Like rather than like being vengeful and taking vengeful action against somebody, the way to alchemize is to forgive and let go and let God deal with it. You know what I mean? So that's like letting the flow happen, and it unfolds by itself and alchemizes into, because love always wins, right? So just sort of let things go with love, move on, and let it roll out naturally on its own. Zaba. Your romantic relationship should be at the forefront. Allow your heart to solve any problems that arise. So again, this is about letting go and letting things evolve on their own without force, without trying to force any situation. Because some, without kind of, like some people will force themselves into somebody's energy, and that just repels people. You know what I mean? So if one is to just okay, well, if somebody didn't respond in a way that they might have wished, like getting a knockback, for instance. I don't know about you, but I've experienced that a lot when I've knocked people back, and then all of a sudden they hate you and they want to bring you down any means necessary because you may have rejected them. So this is about that. So rather than being angry about somebody refusing a partnership or something, then if you let things flow, then they may flow back. You know what I mean? It's like You know, if you love something, set it free, and if it was right, then it will come back. But if not, it doesn't, right? And so it's about accepting that. One more, please, Spirit. One more. Oh, that's too much. One more. Marvis. Marvis fights boldly. Hang on. Marvis fights bodily disorders and cures sickness. This is about being a healer. Healing is coming like a roaring lion that destroys disease. Wow. So there we are. That's pretty awesome. So this is about healing, right? So yeah, this is all about like opening up, and it's about a story here. This is about everything being open and discussed, or just openly let to, you know, things just are going to just fall into place. Like, you know, like, how to describe it, like, what am I seeing here? I'm seeing some sort of game where like a whole heap of shapes being thrown on a table, and then they all sort of like sort themselves out into a pattern. Oh, that's giving me oh wow, that's giving me frequency healing. This is sacred geometry. Yeah. So I can't remember the name of the scientist, but you can get them if you go online and look at somatic frequencies experiments, and there's some demonstrations you can find on there where there's a scientist, and he made these plates, and he put sand on top of these planes, and then attached sound frequency to the plate, and with that sound frequency it shakes the sand into different patterns, and with different frequency adjustments it creates different patterns, right? This is something that I've been speaking about for a long time, because you can use sound frequency to heal, you know, like every particle in the body has a specific, every part of your body, every organ, everything. On a cellular level, there's a sacred geometry, right? And if you have the right frequency for every part of those cells in the body, the most you know, like earth frequency is 432 hertz, but there's lots of different frequencies for different parts, to target different parts of the body on a cellular level, right? And so you can listen to frequency, and that realigns the body, right? The frequencies and the patterning system of every part of the body. This is not just like human physical body, but everything outside, like even the ground, the planet, the plants. Everything can heal from the correct sound frequencies. That also can be dangerous if the wrong frequencies can be projected onto somebody. You know, like everything has a balance, right? Yeah, so anyway, you have to have a look at it. So this is what I visualized here when, and that's about, you know, like how everything just moves into its correct order. So this is like the order in chaos, right? So this is what's happening, not just on the cellular level. So we can make that happen on a cellular level within our bodies, right? But also within relationship groups or community groups. Like imagine that a whole town is a cell, right? And it has a cellular geographic pattern, right? It has a, so imagine the town as a cell. The whole town has a geometric pattern, right? It has a frequency. So the frequencies can be used to mold and manipulate in one instance, but it can also be healed if used correctly. There are people that understand this knowledge and are using it for the wrong means, and they're using it to manipulate instead of heal, right? The patterns. So everything's like geographical patterning. Everything. Every single thing right out into the universe has a geographical pattern. And so even the patterns in a family group can be healed like this, or they can be broken as well. It's to do with the patterns. So healing the patterns. Do you understand? Like say if there's like and this is what we've got here is like family curse, a generational curse. You know, so a bad pattern of behaviours within a family group can be healed through frequency. It's a frequency. So raising the vibration of every individual within that group, and that is like what we were just talking about here with the story being opened up. This is how we heal the sacred geometry within even a family group, if you can understand it like that. Go and have a look at the somatic frequency experiments. If you just Google that, and you'll find some information about that, and you can actually really use that to heal even generational curses. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this message. I think it's quite an important one in the end. So yeah, those some will raise their frequency to a higher level, and some will lower their frequency. If the frequencies are lower, then you know, this is like when people are getting their karma and going to jail and all that kind of thing, you know, like because their frequencies. But we have got to go through it. So you've got to go through the right processes to actually heal those things, and sometimes it takes jail to heal those and getting those frequency in the right order again. So anyway, yeah, I'll leave it there, and I hope you all have a lovely day. I hope you like my t-shirt. This is my 2J one with the kangaroo paw. You can go to my shop, online shop, which is at the bottom of the video, if you'd like to. I keep threatening to put on some more designs. I'm going to get to it. I'm just trying to organise myself more. So yeah, I'll leave it there, and please have a lovely day. Bye bye.